I am back. Hey, what's up, you guys? If you noticed, I was in theater mode when this game first started. This is not me. This is a guy on my team. Now, I'm not even in the game yet, but I jumped into this game maybe a couple minutes into the game. This guy is like LJ the Beast or something. But after the end of the game, I saw a score and I was like, I gotta see what this guy did. So what I did was I tweeted it out. I tweeted it out for people and I told them the score and they wanted to see this mythical game. Now, in this gameplay, I actually jump in and I start trying to go for a nuclear. A lot of people have been asking me, do you have nuclear? Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Most games I get like 5 to 6 kills with the gun and then I get like 50 kills with the streaks. That's just the way I play. It always has been, but I decided to go ahead and take the challenge. So when I jump in this game, and I think I'm about to jump in now. Look, I'm jumping in right now because I remember catching this flag. Now I'm going to die maybe 2 or 3 times early on. But then I go on a 25 kill streak. Now I'm giving you spoiler alerts because what difference does it make? You're not watching me play. But I go on a 25. I was only 5 off. The game ended. Now I'm going to show you how nasty this game is. This guy is going ham. But my whole team went in. The second half, we're going to have a hater up the whole game. I'm not going to be able to call my hater in. I cycled through 2 or 3 haters without even being able to call it in because we were going so ham. Now look at this guy here. What I like about this guy is he's moving around the map. But he's using what I call like camping techniques. Like he's not one of these blind rushers. Like you get these people, want to go out there and everybody wants to be the Market J. Well, you know what? There's only one Market J for a reason. There's only one guy on earth with 5,000 hands and that's Market J. But I like what this guy is doing. He's using a lot of spots I would use to camp. He stops there. He's sound horn. If I had the game loud enough, you could see that he has the sound horn perk on because it actually showed you that in theater mode. And so he's listening. Look, he's listening. He knows where they're coming from. And he's taking these guys out. He's going with the Wraith. He's going with the Hatr. And he's going with the Raps. And I like what he's doing. He is going around the map. But he's getting into spots. He's not just running out headless. He knows how to look for the head glitches. He's looking in all the right areas. And it's a little luck involved. Now, I'm going to tell you why. Because there's a few times he's almost got killed. Now, I've watched people like, say, the Green Goblin. Their gameplays, they don't even get shot at. I remember in Advanced Warfare, I used to be like, oh my gosh, they're in the middle of the map. Nobody's even shooting at them. This guy almost dies a few times, but I thought this was a great gameplay. I'm watching the way he moves, and your boy does rush. This is what it looks like when I rush. I'm not sitting there trying to guard the flags. I stay on the outside of the maps. I try to get to areas where they may be, and I like to take them out. That's all I do. And then look, we got a hater up. And look, we're going in. Like right now, we're up. Well, no, actually, we're losing 24 to 36. But we're going to take control of this game because we're going to have so many haters up. It's going to be almost ridiculous going into the second half, but we got to get to the second half first. Now, what I did like about this guy, I'm watching the way he plays, I'm watching the way he moves. He really maximized this sound horn. And this just happened to be one of these games nobody on the team seems to be wearing dead silence. And it helps to have the right gun and the right setup. And he's being careful. He's not coming out there headless. Look, he's listening for him. He's using everything he has. Look, and he's taking people out. And he's picking up guns and using a variety of guns. He has his main gun, but he has no problem picking it up. Now, I wanted to show you guys his gameplay. If you're watching this, it'll probably be in the description, so you're probably going to know how many kills this guy has. This is about to be nasty. I just like the way he moves. Like, look at him. He's not really too concerned about the flags. He's more or less taking people out. Look, he almost got sniped right there, but look, he was too quick. Sound whore. Get laid down, son. And look, he's back into his score streaks again. Now, it's funny. When I got into this, I decided since I wanted to go ahead and go for a nuclear, I was using UAV, counter UAV. I was using Hatr. And, of course, I was using combat focus. Combat focus is probably the best way in the world to go ahead and get your score streaks. A lot of times, I'll get all my streaks just with a flag capture. I'll save the combat focus. When I jump on a flag, I hit it. A lot of times, you get like 1 or 2 people you shoot while you're on the flag. And the flag, man, you'll get to a mothership. Like, that's how easy it is. And I just got lucky. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes the game has a little bit to do with luck. I just happened to get into a lobby and get on this team. Now look at this. We're taking a pretty demanding lead. All he's doing is going around to the spawn points. You notice he's not going up that middle? Like, that's where everybody wants to be. Everybody wants to be the B guy. He peeks and he stays on the outside. This is exactly what I do when I camp. Now, I remember a guy saying, you don't need any strategy to rush. This strategy works fine. This is exactly how I play it. Have I done this well rushing? No. His final score is going to be nasty. But look at this. He's camping. He's camping. The only difference between this guy and me in a gameplay like this is I would stay in the spot the whole game. But if I was rushing, I would be moving a lot like this guy. And you notice he's not going to necessarily wait for the battle. Now, he has a Hatr up. He could definitely see where the guy is coming. Look, see, I just called my UAV in. But he gets 1 or 2 kills and then he moves around the map. He's trying to catch these guys off guard. I think this is pretty nasty. No, this isn't, like I said, a Mark and J type gameplay. I don't get how Mark and J does that. I'm not going to even lie. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I'll watch Mark and J's video. I'll put the Zach class sight he has on. I go out there, like, I turn my sensitivity up. I'm like, I'm about to wreck people. And I go like 1 in 30. I just can't play like him. I'm sorry, I'm not the Mark of J. I'm the Mark of Saken, and the Mark of Saken, I use my score streak the way he uses his guns. I like to get in and just wreck turds with my score streaks. And look, he's laying it down. Now, I think my next gameplay, I finally prestige, you guys. And I just prestige, and I actually got a gameplay of me prestiging. I camped one game, I rushed one game. That may be my next upload. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comment. I actually rushed on aquarium with like the basic setup. Like I couldn't even really unlock anything. Look at that. I was capturing a flag and he jumped on and he used his combat focus. But let me know if you want to see that gameplay. That would definitely be up next. Now look at this first half. 46-0. I jumped in the game. I died like 3 times and then I'm like on like a little, right now I'm on like, I think a 12 win streak right now. Because I got 2 kills and then I died 3 times. But look at him. He's going ham. Now I don't get why people are still staying in this game. Now here's where the second half comes. He's going to start calling in his streaks, and you're going to see not available, not available. But I was going through the same thing. You know, there's going to be 3 of us on the team pretty much doing really well. The rest of our team's irrelevant, but we're fighting to drop our streaks. A lot of times when I play with the Camper Nation, or I play with people I know, I change my streaks up just because I remember one time I couldn't even get my Severus in. I couldn't get a Talon. I couldn't get anything in because we were maxing everything out. They only let you have, what, I think 2 Severuses, and all 5 of us had one. They only let you have 1 Wraith. Man, imagine if you could overlap your streaks. The chaos you would put in. Look, see, he can't even call his Wraith in. I already called the Hatr in, so he can't call his Hatr in. Look, he was able to call his Raps in. And look at this. He goes right back to pretty much the same patterns. He's sound horn. He's getting over into the spots where they would try to go. At this point in the game, it's a wrap for these guys. I'm going to tell you right now, there's not going to be 1 second in the second half where there's not a Hatr up. Matter of fact, I was fighting to put my Hatr up. And I'm sure I was fighting with him and another guy. So imagine that. Getting into a game. Now imagine jumping into this. I've jumped into games like this and I hear Raps, Wraith, Hatr. Guess what I hit? I hit back and I get out that game with the quickness. I hate jumping into games like this. But when you're playing a game like this, it's nasty. Look, he already has his Hatr up. We already have a Hatr up. He's trying to get his Hatr up. He can't. Look, he's trying to drop his streaks. You can't drop your Raps. You can't drop your Hatr. You can't drop your Wraith. He is just stuck. Imagine if I wasn't in this game and the other guy wasn't in the game. He probably would have had 100 plus kills easily because he would have been able to drop his streaks. But because we're also getting streaks and feeding off this guy, it's a lovely day. Now look at this, 126-80. Now I'm going to get you guys a nuclear. People have been asking me for a nuclear. This was the very first game I actually went for a nuclear. And for me to get 25 kills in a row and the game just ran out. I literally, if you watch my version of this game, it was times where I was by the C flag and could cap it, and I was trying not to cap it. The turds on our team were capping the flags. I was on the mic like, don't cap the flags. I wanted this game to go on for a long time. I was like, let them triple cap us. I mean, I wanted to give these guys a chance. Now, me, this guy, and the other guy, you could tell we were kind of greasy. Like, we stopped going for the flags as much. And we were avoided. But like I said, we had some other turds on our team and you can't control the other turds. But these are the kind of lobbies you hope for every now and then. I call these God lobbies. When you get in and it's like easy as it can get. Now I don't want every game like that. I know some of you guys will be like, that's why you need skill-based matchmaking. You guys just want to pub stomp us noobs. No, we don't want to pub stomp you. We want to initiate you to the club. We've all been through that. I go back to like Modern Warfare. Like go back to Modern Warfare 3. I was boo-boo at this game. And you know what's so bad? I didn't know I was bad. I would get in the game. I didn't care. If I went 12 and 25, it was a victory for me. I remember the first time I got in double digits in kills. I don't even know how many deaths I had. Like, the deaths were irrelevant to me. I was having so much fun in the game. And I remember people talking smack to me like, hey, you need to get better. And I'm like, your mama. Because I thought people took this game way too serious. And that's kind of how I found we're going to lose. Like, this is one of my favorite YouTubers. To me, he's like the type of guy that epitomizes like the fact that you need to just have fun. People take this game so serious. They get so mad. But I understand too. I've been on the other end. You're playing hardcore. You get a care package. And then you got we're going to lose shooting you in your back. Of course, he's doing it for entertainment. He's probably a really good player. But I like the fact that he just has this concept of we're going to lose and jumps into the game and mess with people. Now look at this guy. You notice he kind of was campy the first half of this video. He stayed in that B house. But look, nobody's even getting close to him. Like, he's been shot at a few times. But when you have a hater up the whole game, life is just easier for you. Too bad he can't call his score streaks in. Can't be laid down. He shot the war machine down. That guy had a legit chance to take him out. Look at this. Not today. And the fact that they even got to 98 was just us letting them. Like I said, at one point, I wish I was showing you guys. I should have put myself on the turret cam. I was in the C-spawn working them. That's how I got like 19 kills in a row. Since he was way over here, I was just standing back there by the rock, running around that building. It's like I was playing Ring Around the Rosie. I come around the corner, lay him down again. But look how this guy is moving. You know, when you have a hater, you could be a little more headless. All right, you guys. That's the end of the game right there. How many kills do you think he got? Yes, he finished 80-0. Now that's nasty. Let's go.